Our friends over at Odd Family Games sent us an advanced copy of their brand new game coming out on Kickstarter April 2023, Herdvana, and today on Joker Reviews, we're going to discuss it. Herdvana is a super simple game, and to explain to you how it works, we're going to join a two-player game already in progress. At this stage, the game is already started. We have dealt out the 6 cards to both players. We have created your draw deck. We have flipped over the top card to create a discard, and they are already each one turn in, because you can see they've already played a herd. What we can do now is we'll explain what we can go do on our turn in order to progress the game forward. The options that we have to do on our turn are as follows. Number 1, we are able to begin a herd. If we look at our hand, you can see we have 2 matching animals here. Because we have 2 matching animals, we're able to start a new herd. We're going to place this peacock herd down into our field here. Obviously, we're only allowed to do one thing on our turn, so let's pick this back up, and we'll go over the next option that we have to go on our turn. We are able to build on a herd. So in this scenario, we have turtles in front of us. So in my hand, I have a turtle card. I am actually able to add that to this herd. Our third option that we're able to do is we are able to take the card from the discard. So if it's an animal card, you are able to take it and put it into your hand. Our fourth option is we are able to protect a herd. So if we have a farmer in our hand, we're able to place it down on our herd. This does 2 things. This means that the herd is not allowed to be immediately stolen, and it also means that we're not able to add to this herd now that there's a farmer on it. Our fifth option is we are able to steal a herd. So in the case of someone having, say, this herd of turtles here, if someone wanted to steal it, they could play a turtle card. If they played a turtle card over there, that would steal this turtle herd over to their side. If the player who is getting stolen from, so that this player here had a turtle card in their hand, they would be able to stop this herd from getting stolen by playing their turtle card. And it goes back and forth, with the defender each having a chance to stop the steal after the challenger plays their card. For our 6th option, let's go back to the scenario we had before. Farmer had been played on this herd, which had prevented it from getting stolen. How are we going to deal with that farmer? So if the other player has an alien card, they can play that alien card. That alien card allows them to abduct the farmer, and then the farmer and the alien both get discarded face up into the discard pile. Our last option, if we cannot or do not want to do any of the other 6 actions, we are able to discard, or we have to discard, 1 card from our hand. So in this case, we're discarding a chameleon. This gives us a perfect segue into the chameleon. The chameleon acts as a wild card. It can be any animal. What is the object of the game? Well, there are a couple of different objects. The long game is we are trying to gather these herds, build them up, and have the most points at the end once the game ends. Along that path, we are also trying to achieve Herdvana, which means if you get all 8 of a specific animal, not counting chameleons, into a herd, it then gets turned sideways, and it is no longer able to be stolen or interacted with. You're not allowed to place any more farmers on it, and you get an additional 10 bonus points at the end of the game for that Herdvana pile. Again, does not count chameleons, only the regular cards here. The chameleons can be in the pile, but it has to have all 8 regular animal cards of a particular type in that pile. At the end of the game, you total up all of the points within the herds on the fields, and you add any bonus points from Herdvanas that have been achieved, and whoever has the most points wins. Now that you know how to play the game, I'm going to meet you back up top, and we are going to give you your final thoughts. Herdvana is a super simple, family-friendly game that's really easy to teach, really easy to play, really easy to learn. Doesn't take up a lot of space on your gaming shelf if you have one of those. It also plays 2 to 10 players, which is a great number. There's not a lot of engaging games that have a lot of player interaction that have that many players to them. Most of the time you're stuck playing something like an Apples to Apples or a Cards Against Humanity when you're trying to play with that many players. This one scales really well. It plays just as good with 2 people as it plays with the larger number of people. I think the artwork is really cute, and it kind of keeps you happy and upbeat when you're playing the game, seeing all the cute aliens that come out, the different types of farmers. They're all individual names and styles and everything. I could explain this game, as you've just seen, in a handful of minutes, and a person who just sits down can just start playing after a couple of minutes of explanation. And that's something that I really value in a game that's easy to take around to different situations. So something that comes in a small box like this, I like to be able to take it to parties or to gatherings, family events, things like that. And I can explain this to most people of most ages, and they'll get a fun, engaging time out of it. This game is going live on Kickstarter in April 2023. I will have a link below to the Kickstarter page. I definitely think you should check it out and back this. I have been in communication with the people who created this game. They're really good people, and they've made a really great game as somebody who plays a lot of games. If you like what you saw here today, please hit that like button. Leave a comment down below any games that you want to see us do reviews for that have either just came out off Kickstarter or things that are going up and you want to hear our thoughts on it. We might do another one of those Kickstarter review videos that we've done in the past. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of this content going forward, and ring that bell so you know what's up, and we'll catch you in the next one.